Good morning. Well, it is day 4 with the dozer, guys. He's already been out here for about an hour, starting to clear. I've been up since about 5 this morning, editing a video to get out to you guys, the dozer 1 day 1 video. It would be live, so definitely check that one out and check out the whole series throughout all of this. But look at this, guys. Ooh, we are getting there. We are clearing out the last section now. This one will be a lot heavier wooded than this section over here. We're not going to take out so many big trees to be able to leave a lot of shade. We're going to stop it about right here where this stump is across to leave a nice wooded area down the road for privacy, just in case my neighbors need to check on their cows or hay or something like that. But we're definitely making the progress. I'm gonna be glad to see all of these widow makers go down, for sure. Moving along, moving along. What are you doing, Cinnamon? Cinnamon's even getting in on the action. You eating you some good groceries, little fat butt? Oh, you eating you some good green groceries? Yeah. Such a sweet girl. Yeah. What's up, ladies? Oh yeah, definitely making the progress. Today is going to be a big reveal day, guys. We should see what the final view will look like by the end of the day. That's the hopes. All right, guys, I'm gonna get y'all set up, and I'm gonna go fire up Uber because we talked about it yesterday. Some of these big trees that we've left over here and in this area, it's a lot easier for him to push down if I take the backhoe and dig around it. Saves time, saves me money. So me and Uber today is gonna be doing some backhoeing because we still want to take out these 3 trees right here and maybe one back there and then a couple in this area. You ready, Domino? You ready? Let's get to work, buddy. Well, change of plans. These bulldozers are having a little bit of issues. The track won't adjust anymore out and it's starting to kink up a little bit. So he's only gonna focus on trying to get the thick stuff cleared out and down right now. He's gonna have to get that fixed. He's not gonna be able to push down none of these big ones, so there's no point in me digging around them right now. He's gonna try to get as much of this thick stuff cleared as possible and save pushing it all to the pile at the end, because if he can't get it all pushed to the pile, as long as he gets it down, me and Uber with the grapple can clean the area up until he gets it fixed. And then he said I'll be the first on the stop once he gets it fixed to come back out here and get the rest of these big trees. But doing this kind of massive cleaning and clearing is hard on any piece of equipment. Y'all have seen what I've been through with old Uber. And I'm even pushing it with Uber digging. Because look at this right here. It's busted all the way through where it connects right there, and all of this is ripped right there. So trust me, I get it. So we're gonna let him do that, see how far he gets in there. Hopefully he can get that thick stuff right there cleared out, and me and Uber can just come in and start pushing everything to the burn pile right here and get it cleared out a little bit. And it'll also give me a little time to save a little bit more jingle.
All right guys, well, it ended up getting to a point that his track didn't even want to spin that well, so he had to go ahead and call it. We did not get all the big trees down that I wanted. As soon as he gets it fixed, he'll be back, but he did get all of the undergrowth up. He just couldn't push none of the big trees with that track slipping like that, but it turned out really good. A lot of open space. I'll be taking Uber and cleaning up the rest of the mess here, and then when Lyft gets back, I'll box blade it and level it all out. But we still got some time in the day, And my yard is looking extremely bad, needs to be cut and weed eated. So being that it's cooled down a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the bad boy and go ahead and get this thing cut, and then in the morning I'll go ahead and weed everything, and then I'll show y'all an overall view of what the yard looks like, nice and cut with the new view. All right, let's get the bad boy.
She thinks I'm a little lazy, I think she's a little crazy. We like summer and we like spring, watching wrestling in the ring. She ain't shy, she speaks her mind, tough as nails and smooth as wine. We burn hot as kerosene, baby, we got our own thing. She ain't skinny and I ain't tall, and that don't bother us at all. I run naked through the yard, she'd flash every police car, drinking wine and getting tired, and shooting out the damn street lights. How does she put up with me? Oh, baby, we got our own thing. We got our own thing. We don't need no rain. We ain't rich, but son of a bitch, we're a hillbilly king and queen. Life don't seem so hard with you beneath the stars, 'cause we're growing 4-leaf clovers in the yard.
There ain't nothing that he can't fix. He's a hard-headed son of a bitch. We got married on the Georgian line. Watch out, ladies, this one is mine. He works hard and just don't quit, even if his pants don't fit. Lord, he'll be the death of me. Baby, we've got our own thing. We eat good like you ought to do. Mashed potatoes and gravy too. Picnic table out in the back. He's only had one heart attack. Pecan pie beneath the moon. Paper plates and plastic spoons. We're as close as two sardines. Baby, we got our own thing.
We got our own thing. We don't.
Well, I got it. I didn't get everything weed eated, but I did get it all cut. Goats are running around eating some of the fresh grass. Looks so much better. And then it carries on to that amazing view right there. Come on, mountain just keeps going and going now. All right, the sun is setting, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. But we'll pick up in the morning and go ahead and get weed eating and get the porches and stuff cleaned up from the old goats right here, knocking things off the shelves. Busy days, guys, busy days, but the mountain is starting to look amazing. What's going on, guys? Good morning. Well, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. It's already getting pretty hot out here. Got a little bit of overcast and a little bit of breeze, so that's helping. So if it's a little windy, sorry. Went down the hill and got Gumby's push behind weed eater from the Drifting Dreamers down there. They haven't used it yet, and I'm going to use it to weed eat all of that thick stuff back there, clean this area up around these trees, around the woods line. Instead of using just a standard weed eater, this one's a little bit beefier and it's kind of made for this. So we're going to get it cleaned up. That's what we're going to go ahead and do, and we're going to see what it all looks like, all cleaned up, weed eated, with a beautiful mountain view. All right, guys, let's get after it. it's a hot one today, guys. I think my hat's on backwards too. Well, I got all the weed eating done that I'm gonna do. It looks really, really good. I'll show y'all here at the end. But I'm about to take over. I was starting to weed eat around all of this, but all of this needs to be leveled out anyways, and that weed eater was kind of struggling a little bit with it. So I got the grapple on Uber. I'm just going to kind of level this out a little bit and plow all of this down. It'll be a lot faster. And it is hot. It's 102 degrees, feels like 110. And I think they said the humidity was at like 92%. It's a hot one today. I've stopped a few times, got some water, hydrated. But we're gonna keep on keeping on because I want to get this done today. Well, that ended up being a process. Decided to go ahead and get Taxi over there with the bush hog, knock it down. That dirt is real hard right now, so the grapple didn't work too good with loosening it up. Can't really do nothing with this area right now. I got to level this out. That's where the septic tank is, and get those big boulders and stuff out of there. But I will be bringing back lift on Monday with the box blade from Junk to Gems over there, and I'll start leveling all of this out and clean it up. But that's my view until he gets back with the dozer. Once he gets it fixed, we'll take out a couple more of these trees right here just to highlight the mountain back there a little bit. But I'm going to keep a lot of the big ones, but those little skinny pines and those widowmakers, and right here where they're grouped together real close where they won't grow, thin those out a little bit. It'll look amazing. Went in, weed eated all around here. I'll be picking all of this up this evening, putting it up. Weed eated around there a little bit, not too much. All of that's about to move and get cleaned up. Around the porches as well, I'm gonna put all of that stuff up this evening as well. And around back, I do have to break out the actual weed eater, get around a couple spots right there that other one wouldn't get. But weed eated all this area back here, into the rock pile right here a little bit where the goats are, and also the fire pit area here. That grass was like that tall, and I put some of that fabric up underneath that rock, and it done no good. And also around the wood line all the way around the cabin. But I think I will put some pictures at the end of this video, guys, with it all cleaned up. All right, guys, I made it back from the little venture this morning. Didn't film any of it. I got the Jeep dropped off. I got lift from Gumby. And then Mike called me and said that there's a couple of rocks in our drive that has messed up his exhaust. So I'm gonna take Uber down there, see if we can't get these rocks out in the middle of the road.
Yeah, that was one. It's the other one. Just that easy. Yeah. It's behind us. This was the furthest one away. I won't even lie. I know it don't really, I know it really doesn't seem like a big thing, but these little rocks in the road just put a hole in the exhaust and the vibe. So appreciate it, huh? Right here. And just to think, I was about to try to grab the big heavy jackhammer and bring a portable power bank down here and be doing dumb stuff. Got to be smarter in what you're working with.
All right, guys, good morning. Domino's feeling all frisky. It's nice and cool this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You amped up this morning, ain't you? Can't even keep up with you. We're gonna go ahead and get lift off the trailer, drop the trailer, because we got some subscribers here. Another YouTube channel that came from out of town wants to go have breakfast this morning, so I need to get the trailer unhooked so I can meet them up there at Mount Magazine Lodge for breakfast. And then later on today, we're gonna run lift down that road a little bit and see if we can't fix some of those potholes and stuff that's going on the road. All right, let's go ahead and get it unstrapped, get it unhooked, because it's time to put lift to work.
just like that, we're unhooked. Now it's time to go get dressed. I think I'm gonna ride the bike up to Mount Magazine. All right, we made it to the storage place to get the Harley. So let's go ahead and get her fired up and warmed up. Beautiful, beautiful morning. It's about 74 degrees. Should be a nice ride to Mount Magazine. Good morning, beautiful. All right, we made it to Mount Magazine Lodge. Absolutely gorgeous ride, gorgeous morning. All right, let's go meet these guys and have some breakfast.
Take a picture real quick. All right. Oh no, you're definitely in the picture. Yeah, you're gonna be in the picture. That's your hand. Wait, what is?
All right, guys, I'm about to leave here. Say hello.
Hello.
Who are you?
Country to coast.
Country to who?
Country to coast.
You are all the way from the country to the coast?
From the country to the coast.
Slap me down and call me grit. I can't even believe that. Beep. All right, guys, it was nice meeting y'all.
Nice meeting you too.
Y'all go check these guys out. Country to coast. I left the coast and went to the country, so we did things a little opposite. A little opposite. All right, guys, see y'all back on the mountain. All right, guys, made it back to the storage unit. Got her parked up. Ended up taking the long way back. Went all the way up to Paris and Magazine and back through Blue Mountain and Havana and Belleville. It was a beautiful, beautiful ride this morning. The views were amazing. The weather's been real good, but it's starting to heat up now. Now it's time to get back to the mountain and get to work.